You can't recognize me? So I wanted to talk about what I'm learning now, because I'm 20 pounds under and they gave me pneumonia. What you have to do, and I didn't realize this, see, your narcissist causes inflammation, which rides your nerves, and you can get very sick. You know this. And see, I learned about lymph node draining. See, now this is where the hands-on comes in, where Christ was telling us. You see, very easy to drain your lymph nodes. I learned about it. See, I'm having to do it, but on a really serious, like, wow, this is the first time I've ever done this kind of scale. Now, it's the main problem with people. You can get tumors, you can get all kinds of problems if you don't practice the hands-on and drain your lymph nodes. Okay? Very easy process, by the way. It's unbelievable. See, I have contracted pneumonia, in which I'm going to sue everybody over it. And I have my civil rights fucking down, the movement down. See, I have to wake that fucking court system up, and I will. I'm going to be a major figure there. Unless the enemy gets to me. And it could happen through here. See, they can't, though. They just can't. See, I had to wait a little while for this fucking thing to go up. And they're just testing my patience. I swear, I almost got a fucking bloody nose. See, I'm an Aries rising, and I want shit done now. Aries is the divine timing. You don't tell us to wait. So anyway, yeah. Did you know that you can get rid of? See, you have a vagus nerve back here. Your vagus nerve can get very fucked up. See, this can cause a lot of neck pain and problems in you. And you need to learn the hands-on. I learned some of the basics, but I want to go to a specialist or keep watching YouTube. There's enough on there that you can see. I have a feeling that there's lymphatic system in the back that needs to be done too. Very easy process that you lay your hands on people. It's something to the tune of, it kind of, at one point it looks like this. Because, when I caught pneumonia, now my immune system is like, and it needs to start activating. Your lymph nodes are hooked into the way that your immune system will work. And I see, once I started to practice the lymph node draining, oh, it was ungodly pain. I was in such pain. I had this tremendous, pneumonia, tremendous headache. It was hopeless, right? But then within minutes that I did this thing where they said, no, look at how you do it. Okay, and you go under here, and there's a way to do it, and there's a way to feel it too. I might become a specialist in this just because I know how to do it now, and then you put hands on other people and you help them. Now getting back to your narcissistic abuse and how that it fucks with your nerves, right? Because they're on your nerves. And see, you're blocked up. You can get really blocked. You can get sick. And see your amygdala gets swollen. It's your head, right? Your brain has it's the part of your reptilian part right there that is in survival mode. Well, that can get kind of big. And now you're like this flailing, like, I gotta survive, and you're panicking. They keep you in panic and instability and scarcity mode, and then they're picking on your ribs, and who knows what's going on. But there's many different styles of these fucking entities that mask themselves. So, but getting back to this amazing lymph node draining thing. See, I've always heard it, like 25 years ago, I heard of it. And I thought it was like a major thing, like, ooh, that must be painful. No, there isn't any pain. No, it's very soft what you do because your lymphatic system it's almost like water. Yeah, because it has fluid in it. And so I'm understanding like the left side has the main drainage, but the right side doesn't. So you have to kind of be aware of that. Anyway, yeah, that's why you want to fast. This is a very religious thing. You fast and you're getting rid of toxins, so you want to get rid of how that they built your fucking system up to be just this thing that is like full of all kinds of problems. So I learned that. I learned that, no, this is, see, I associate it with what Christ was trying to tell us, is to lay hands on. I hate to bore all you people with your shiny red cars and shit. Get out of here. See, right now, see, they say, okay, now you can tap it. You tap it very lightly. You don't really apply that much pressure. You kind of get into the feeling. See, this is doing the sinuses. There's another way. So you get into the palate of your mouth, and then you find the soft spot, and you start doing what they call as rainbow, kind of just very gently press it back. You try to go way back into here on the top of your palate of your mouth and start draining it there. Oh, I noticed a difference right away. My fucking ears started going, yes. And so there's under here, and then there's your ribs, underneath your ribs, and then your pelvis has a system there. And so I'm still learning about it, and that's why I made this video. And I'm going to get some sleep. So this is a very short video I'm making, because I'm under the hand. I'm being directed by the hand of God. I'm a channeler. Since the last video I made, instant healing. I've experienced instant healing. Because you're a person of truth, then you'll instantly heal. If you celebrate it, oh, I can't even explain. Yeah, you need to take it down to bones if you're a fat fucker, and drain your lymph nodes. Start over, But see, who knows this, and who is going to associate it with? No, this is the kind of herd that we're in. Why do we have to constantly deal with toxins coming out of other? Like, we just have to deal with this shit of inorganic mind gaming people. See, I'm fine. I'm experienced. My yard has like every single kind of bird in it. Lately, there's been a raven that has been getting really close to my animals and me. I'm looking at this beautiful creature, and I know that they are an omen, right? But it's about higher knowledge. It's really about higher knowledge and spiritual wisdom. Otherwise, it's kind of the creature of death. And see, speaking of the raven, now I want to talk about my rooster crow, and how that there's only one sky. But I just wanted to tag this on to this same video to let you know what's happening with that. This is the truth, and wow, can't move fast enough for me. I mean, I'm an Aries rising, and I'm so excited, but I'm being tempered by this illness, and I'm having to, I'm going to eat, and I'm learning that what to do, how to be, that you do not have control. God controls you. And what I'm being requested to do is to make this video about this. Turn it off. The sun is almost rising now. See, there's a time of day. See, I've been doing this unconsciously, like accidentally, where you don't sleep, but you do sleep, and you begin to hear messages. You begin to get your downloads. It's hard to explain. So I'm involved with that. And that's what these neighbors are afraid of, I guess. And you know what? I love you guys. I love my neighbors. You don't know that, but you practice hate. I noticed that about you right away. See, I think you have a problem with me because you don't know what happened, that there is reality and we're operating in real time. You're not going to convince me of anything other than what my faculties pick up, and if you're a prejudiced person, I'm going to see it and I keep my distance. It's the same as the rooster crow. It's like, oh, the truth is such as it just comes out like that, and how are you going to stop it? My rooster has a right to crow, by the way. Right, freedom of crow. And what's the problem? See, yeah, and all these people, fortunately, they move next to a medicine woman, and they don't understand where I'm coming from. See, if the woman was alive over there, she would say, by the way, Warlock, would you lay off of her? But she's not a real woman. I don't know. These women that, like, say, for instance, next door here, the asphalt spiller guy, I always wonder what's up with that woman. Why didn't she stop that and say, no, that's carcinogenic. It would fucking kill us both. It will harm the neighbor. It will poison the land. See, women are here to protect us from overworking. We have senses that says, that doesn't smell right. Don't eat it. right? We've got to have them in our household. Each and every household should at least have one. Let me tell you about your neighborhood that might have one. See, this is the thing, is somebody like me, it should be valued that, oh my God, we have one in our neighborhood, let alone our community. See, in the East, I'm not power tripping here. No, I'll go to civil rights court and I'll bring up, okay, what do you mean by civil, civilization? Because we don't have a human civilization yet. Would you like to put it on the table now? There's two here, inhuman and human. And pull up the evidence. They know about it. Sorry, I have a lot of fire coming up. Me, because of the Mars went into. Now let's talk about the Mars transit. Is it still in retrograde shadow? Most likely. See, I noticed it's in retrograde shadow until around about a week into May, and then it goes into a fresh new degree. It's been trining Neptune, which is like, whoa. But at the same time, we had the Sun square, which is like, some fucking petty asshole hanging gold around his neck wants you to listen more to Christ. And there's where I have, I'm not about your one-on-one love. No, I'm about the love of God and the true love that brings us all together. That, okay, so if you really wanted to know, it will bring you together in your one love. Talk about that reception. Have a good day, you guys. I got to get some sleep. I don't know if it's a hot flashing or just sweating, but I'm purging so much out. Includes learning this lymph node thing. They call it the hands-on, and I can see why. It's the way that you get all of that blockage out of the body. First of all, you have to fast. Take it down, and notice how you feel. Okay, you got to get past a lot of pain, inner and outer. See how you do circles right here, and then you go up here, and you go like this, or see you can go like this. See, I just learned this, and that's why I'm teaching you. I'm trying to tell you. Now this is associated with the hands-on. Why? Well, I bet you anything there's a populace when Christ Jesus was walking around that were being gaslit and they were in bad shape, and they needed to know this science behind the body. Oh, I'm not talking trash, babes. I can keep talking here and make it a longer video, but I won't. I got to get back to sleep and get into my state of beautiful buzz. See, but I wanted to talk more about the inorganic people that are afraid of the real thing. See, I'm playing my own music, but they play static in the air. They turn up the old 60s crap, and if they knew what that was. See, people that know how to play music and sing, if they're really listening to the words, it's usually about somebody's in pain because they were abused by a fucking narcissist. If you listen to it, really, it's like that. See, these inhumane, these non-human people, they do not know how to play music. Right? They don't know how to be original, so they're not really playing music. They'll borrow a music. See, they have this thing right now where you have to, that the computer will teach you will make you sing. And that's not really it. I love that it's going synthetic like that. They're going to separate themselves out, and the real thing is going to be standing up going, challenging them to be more real. And of course, those are knocked back, and they don't get funds and stuff. And it's like, enough's enough. Enough's enough. We're getting down to where, yeah, it's with me. I'm not an isolated incident. Some people are just going to drop it and say, you know what, we need to do something about this. And what do? Communicate. Communications is communion. If you look at the word inside of communications, it's communion. The only reason why you open the mouth, now you're going to trigger a narcissist and they're going to fucking set a fence on you and hex you and take you to court. Well, there you go. I hope you learned your lesson there. What? That the jailhouse isn't healing anything at all. You relying on the judicial system. See, my family, and this is very real for my family. See, my family, you do not call the law enforcement on people and have them dragged to jail. That's a huge karma. Oh, once you do that, you're hardly forgiven by me, but You have a God, you have a Jesus to repent to and say, please forgive me, because I didn't know that I was a fuck up across the board. I made it this far, and I think I'm righteous. And really, if you're watching this and you're about 60 to 62 or even older or younger, there's still hope for you. There's still hope for you to know something beyond your programming. Poor programming that you're set up like a fort, bombing people with your ego. And see, because you're not righteous, you're not going to gain favor of many people. Especially if we just start playing our music and singing and having the crow fly wherever it wants to, and we love our birds and we love the air and we love freedom of crow. What's the problem? See, you don't know it, but you probably healed by interacting with me just a little bit. You're healing a little bit, see, but you don't give me the credit. I'm not saying it's me, babe. I'm saying it's the truth that you need to shape up, right? And you will. You have no choice. If I just so much as glance in your direction, especially if you're on my property, your life is going to change eventually. You're going to go through something. So having said this, I feel so good about my body. How that, even though see, right now I don't know if it's a hot flash or not. See, the hot flashes are very sacred. It'll do it in a certain time. It's like, wait a minute, it seems to be piping up at a certain time. It's not bugging me. See, it will go away. See, it's very important to sweat. Yeah. See, I create a sauna situation with my wood stove. I would love to just get you know how they have in the hospital those racks where you pull the curtain over and now they have privacy? I would love to do that around my wood stove so I can bring it up to 160 to 180. See, the saunas go up to 160 to 180, but see, I'm the kind that goes up to 180 to 200. I like to be chased out of my sauna. See, it's after 20 minutes that you should be chased out. You're in full drenched in sweat. See, I've been inside of saunas that are 160 degrees. The thermometer says 160 right there, but it's not hot enough for me. Well, I'm an Aries rising. I am naturally burn hot. I'm an Aries rising. This means I'm a leader. A bleeder.